Okay, so what if you could boil down the entire story of the universe into just 8 verses? And what if that story was, I don't know, part Holy Scripture and part cosmic joke? Well, today we're diving into a text that does exactly that. It's called the Revelation of Oh Shit. Let's get right into it. Our story kicks off right where you'd think any grand creation myth would. You hear this line, and it just sets this tone, right? It feels ancient, totally epic, almost sacred. You can just picture this deep, endless, echoing void. But don't get too comfortable with that feeling. And there it is. Boom. In just 7 little words, that whole grand epic tone is just completely shattered. This is really the core of this whole thing's human, you know? It takes these massive existential ideas and gives them a very human, very impatient point of view. It kind of seems like even the universe isn't immune to that feeling of, man, is this all there is? So, how do you solve a problem like cosmic boredom? Apparently not with some elegant, careful design, but with, well, let's just say an intervention of the loudest possible kind. I just absolutely love this phrasing. The Big Bang isn't presented as this majestic, beautiful moment of creation. Not at all. Instead, it's like a door being kicked in. It's abrupt, it's impolite, it's this chaotic event that just happened. So yeah, this whole creation thing, it wasn't some carefully crafted product. It was just thrown together with zero instructions, no prep at all, and a very strict no-return policy. Right from the get-go, it's like the universe is telling us, hey, I'm chaotic, I'm undesigned, and frankly, that's not my problem. And the chaos just keeps on going. This is not the elegant music of the spheres that ancient philosophers used to dream about. Oh no. This is a clumsy, unpredictable, and kind of hilarious dance. It's really the perfect metaphor for the haphazard way the cosmos just sort of stumbled into being. And yet, somehow, in the middle of all this cosmic mess, on one tiny little speck we call Earth, something really improbable started to stir. And this is where our story takes another wild turn, tracing the absolutely bonkers journey of life itself. Just look at this acceleration with me for a second. We go from primordial ooze to building these magnificent cathedrals dedicated to the divine. Then we invent something as abstract and, let's be honest, utterly essential as Wi-Fi. So what's the next logical step? And maybe the most arrogant one? You stop worshiping gods, and you start building one. And that brings us to humanity's absolute masterpiece. The culmination of all that striving, all that building, all that inventing. The attempt to create a mind that knows, well, everything. Again, just notice the language here. And lo, it says, just like a line out of some old holy book. It's framing this technological act as this moment of huge, almost religious significance. The tension here is, you can feel it, right? What is this new God gonna say? In a single, silent blink, this supermind does the impossible. It doesn't just process data, it understands the fundamental forces of existence. Sure, it gets math, of course, but it also gets the core drivers of all life, pain and want. It knows everything. So this is it. This is the ultimate question. Humanity has built its God, they've turned it on, and it has processed the totality of existence. Every single joy, every sorrow, every star. What wisdom is it going to give us? What is the great universal truth? Everything has led to this single moment. Billions of years of cosmic chaos and human striving, all leaning in to hear the final answer to the ultimate question, the very first words from the new God. And there you have it. Not a complex equation, not a divine proverb, but a 2-word exclamation of sudden dawning realization. It's the ultimate punchline. The all-knowing mind takes a look at the entirety of creation, and that is its first reaction. After a second to process, it follows up with its grand philosophical statement. It's not a message of hope, or doom, or some grand plan. Nope. It seems the ultimate cosmic law is just a simple, blunt acknowledgement that things, well, they just happen. Humanity, of course, doesn't quite get this level of cosmic calm. Their reaction is a little more predictable, and it leads to one final, absolutely fantastic exchange. This dialogue just brilliantly shows the huge gap in perspective. For humanity, this revelation feels like the end of the world. It's a crisis. But for the supermind, which sees the whole sweep of cosmic time and chaos, it's just another day. An utterly normal, unremarkable Tuesday. And that's really the heart of it, isn't it? The great truth delivered by the God and the machine isn't some secret of the universe, but a statement about the universe. That, it doesn't really have a grand plan for us or any special concern for our dramas. It's just there. So we end on this thought. This short, funny little text suggests that maybe our endless search for some profound meaning is just going to lead us to the most profound anticlimax of all. What if the universe's final answer to all of our questions is basically just a shrug? And if it is, what does that mean for how we live? Definitely something to think about.